Join us as we walk through the features of WQData Live. There are 4 plans available: Basic, Advanced, Professional, and Enterprise. If you haven't set up your project yet, view the Getting Started video linked in the description. Use the timestamps below to find the features you wish to explore. For a tailored view, users can customize the default dashboard or create new dashboards. Select New Dashboard in the Project Dashboard dropdown. Enter a title, then select a starting template. A blank template starts with a clean slate, and the project and site templates provide pre-configured options. Move, add, and delete panels until the desired dashboard has been created. Once finished, select the green check mark at the top. This new dashboard is available in the Dashboard dropdown. It's easy to share data using WQData's Export feature. Select Export and New Template. Type in a name and description, then choose the format. Select the parameters to include, and a date range. Complete the new export by selecting either Download or Send. To send the export by email, enter each address on a single line. Other send options include FTP and Gloss API. Reports provide users with a quick and easy tool to review and present data, alarms, and events. Open Data under Standard Report and click Parameters. Select the parameters of interest and apply. Use the Customize feature to further refine it with date range, condense and align data, filter, and PDF layout. Format the report using the View menu. Once a report is generated and customized, you can click Memorize to save all the settings. Reports can be automated. For example, specify last 24 hours, and WQData will generate a new report every 24 hours, which can be auto-downloaded or sent. To download a report, select the format. And to send a report, select a method. For email, enter the file name and email addresses. And for FTP or SFTP, specify the network location. Admin settings and utilities allow you to configure projects, views, alarms, media gallery, and more. To add a new user, they must first set up an account on WQDataLive.com. Select Admin, Settings, Users. Enter their email address and set their permission level. Collaborators only have data access, and admins have access to all project settings. Select Project Site to set a default dashboard, map type, project description, overview statement, data disclaimer, project photo, logo, and add a link to your website. Select Sites to update site settings or add new sites. Select Device Remote Configuration to view device information, sync settings, and change transmit log and sample intervals. Select Parameter Settings to set the date range for processing graphs, tables, and statistics based on the current period. Also available in Parameter Settings is the option to show or hide sensors and parameters, change units of measure, convert from SAE to metric units, set display precision, sensor minimum and maximum for filtering outliers, and an option to enable the parameter in Map View. Set up alarms to be notified of event conditions. Open the Add Alarm/Alert dialog box and fill in the general information, including alarm name, description, date, and time for alarming. Alarms can be set to be active during any portion of the day or all day. Trigger conditions and actions can be set along with reset conditions and actions. For example, an email can be sent to an individual or group when an alarm condition is met. Set up a public portal to share data with the public and others by sharing a URL. Open the Public Portal dialog in the Admin menu and select Settings. Enable settings and select the dashboards and gallery to be shared, and list any sponsors. Save changes and follow the link to the public portal. Access data directly with WQData's APIs. Open the API dialog in the Admin menu. Click Generate New Key, give it a name, and restrict the access of the API key to a specific IP address. Follow the API link in the description for additional information. Organize photos and videos into a project gallery. Sort by album and filter by title, description, tags, date, and location. Images can be added to the main dashboard or organized into specific folders. The gallery storage ranges by plan. For more information, contact a NexSens system specialist or visit the NexSens knowledge base for additional resources. With hundreds of easily integrated combinations and a plug-and-play system, with NexSens, it's never been easier to configure and deploy a custom environmental monitoring solution. NexSens. Better data. It's never been easier.